Hey guys, it's Burgos here, and today I'm going to talk about Call of Dragons and my experience after 500 and something days, 590 days. I'm going to talk the current situation and yeah, in general, alliances, bastions, everything that are presented in the game. So I'm going to start first thing maybe with that I'm not free to play player. I think this is obvious. 89 million power. Currently, I'm trying to not boost with anything my power. The main reason is I'm trying to not go in this 90 million power, but most likely I'm going to get in. I'm not quite sure this is the correct 89 million power, since if from more info I see, I have 18. This is like 50, 83, 88. 89. I don't know. I mean, I have a lot of power, so yeah, this migration that is just so expensive for me. And maybe this is the first thing that I want to point out, and this is the migration. It's just crazy expensive. I was thinking back in the days when the migration was presented that is just you buy all the packs till the last one. And the first Goldie bundle. But it end up you have to buy 3 gold bundles here, not all the packs and 3 gold bundles to get these 60 permits. So for one point, this thing is expensive. I was huge supporter for Home Kingdoms, but you know, by watching the migration, and this is going to happen to my account also, is just so expensive. And this week I'm not going to be able to even get this one. I have 205 of these coins, and this is cost 400. I really don't know how I can be able to get 400 even to get the free one. You know, the free one at least should be easy to get, or even if I spent, this is a coins that I spent nowhere. I mean, like buying some speed ups or whatever, or even teleports. This is a pure coins that I get just by playing the game. Uh, I didn't have time to send builders every day, but the builders is like 20k per day, something like this with the new changes, and this make the migration nightmare for most of the people, especially if you're in the war. You cannot just teleport and build somewhere to get this 20k per day. It's just more hard when you're in war to have some road to build for the coins. So maybe this is one of the big changes I see from when I start playing this game and right now. Just this thing is expensive. And boy, every kingdom is having some death weight at some point. Even right now, if everybody is hyperactive, you cannot guarantee after 2 months or 1 month or 3 months, like 5% from these people to not be that active or become a death weight. And after some time, more percentage to become death weight. Of course, life hit, and this is the main thing that people complain about. When I see my chats, I see people are complaining about immigration. They don't complain that till this day, after 2 years playing, they don't have a single season one hero awakened. They're complaining for migration, and that's reasonable. Since even if you don't have the best heroes, in Call of Dragons, you're still going to be able to play. You're still going to have allegiance to go out from your castle and perform some action. But yeah, with migration, if you end up in the dead server, you're basically dead. You're going to be compared with that much inactive servers in the KVK, and yeah, or like in our case, you're going to be compared with other active servers and you're going to be the most weak one in the kvk. So none of these things actually is good for people accounts. So yeah, I really hope the game do something in the migration. I'm not the first one who is saying that. I think a lot of people already say that the migration way sucks. I mean, those permits is a lot, and it's not like you can buy first bundle to be like 5 migrational permits, or at least to be double or triple. Here to be 2, the next one to be 4, and so on. No, it's just one. This is you need 60, and from one bundle you can get one. And maybe I spoke with a lot of people, and the best investment so far in Call of Dragons is actually those bundles. Because if you end up in the dead server, you most likely you become also a dead account. Because okay, you're not becoming dead account, but it's going to be extremely hard for you to enjoy the game. And yeah, if the game can do something in this direction, it can be great. And especially this strategy with rallying people to make them go away from the server, I don't think it's working. I mean, if you're a casual player, normally the players people are looking to get rid of are WoW activity players, or just casual players that are, focusing over gathering, basically playing Farmville, let's say it like this. uh just gathering and training and just building their castle. And nobody can actually force these people to spend money on the game, especially if they're free to play. So they're going to accept to get rally. And the thing is, oof, both sides are losing. The person who gets rally lose, and the people who do the rally uh also lose. And in our kvk, we have to rally like 120 people. So this is crazy. This is crazy. And this is so much dead troops, which is going to weaken us even more just to clean up our kingdom. So most likely, not most likely, ACDC is going to migrate. So this is why I say for sure I'm going to migrate. Now, I'm still in conversations about, continuing with ACDC. I want to see the roster of the people who is going to migrate and see am I going to go there, because again, the migration is extremely expensive, and sometimes you don't even have a chance, like you see, right? Today is Saturday. And I have 205. There is zero chance I make 200k for the Sunday. Is zero chance. So most likely I'm not going to be able to get this permit here. I really hope it's stuck. So somewhere in the future, when there is a more peaceful time, I'm going to be able to get this permit back. But so far, I'm not going to be able to even to get the free one. So I'm going to see what is going to be the roster that is going to be presented uh, from ACDC to make my final decision, because I actually play with these guys. Of course, I spoke with other alliances. Um, so far, top kingdoms. And here's the thing: if ACDC managed to get the top players migrate at other kingdom that is basically a green one, or there is basically nobody there. Right now, the top players, or very good players, let's say like this, are stuck it. What this is supposed to mean is if you want to go in Ace, if you want to go in Echo, maybe you want to go in Noir, or whoever kingdom you want to go, most likely these kingdoms are already full. So this is great opportunity to make the things right here in ACDC. And I really hope nobody bring some death weight, because it's going to be the same situation. Even if you transfer all the active players, it can be like 60 people. Let's get the number 60. At some point in the gameplay, there is going to be people that right now are like very active, but you cannot guarantee these people is going to be very active after a couple months. And at this point, this is going to, slowly, this death weight is going to be generated slowly. So I really hope ACDC make a very good roster about who is going to come and which is going to be the players. I really don't want to see farms. They add up in the matchmaking, but in the same time they're completely useless. I don't think a player can actually play from couple accounts. A normal person, I don't say somebody who is playing 12 hours per day Call of Dragons. A normal person, I don't think he can play with two accounts. Even one is farm. And farms is not developed. Farms is to farm. Most likely you invest in heroes that are farming one. Even though the only legendary hero that is farming one is actually in this. But your castle is not developed. But at the same time it's counted. So I really don't want to see any kind of farms and people under 5 million merits. At least the minimum should be like 5 million merits. Because, yeah, I mean, even if you're a free to play player, you should know that in the mass melee, you should stay behind and actually just attack the infantry. Infantry is big pain on the battlefield, so you're going to get good traits there for the people who is going to complain, but I cannot make huge merits. Just stay back. Stay behind. Bring your mages and marksmen, and the moment enemies send infantry, just kill them. You're going to get the best rates you can actually get in general. Hitting enemy, because not everything is Gores Kogo. Even if it's Gores Kogo, how much is going to be the counter attack damage? If you hit a range, Legion is 100%. Infantry is 50%. Of course, there is some, you know, boosting this counter attack. Goresh have some boosters, Skogu have some boosters, but in general, you're just going to get better trades. And if people don't learn that for like 2 years, okay, year and a half, that if they're WoW powered, they should play smart. Because I see some other people, yo, give us tons of stuffs. Yeah, but what if the game give us tons of stuffs? It's going to make us equal. Everybody's going to have awakened heroes and blah blah blah, and it's not going to improve their gameplay. So yeah, about the migration, going to see what is going to happen. I want to see what kind of roster ACDC is going to present. What kind of people is going to go there, since now this season we didn't have many fights. Let's be honest, there was not so fights. Gate 5 open, pay to win try, but and pay to win is not stupid. Pay to win is not stupid. They're not going to rush 5 legions. There was fighting on their territory. Most of the times we was fighting under their territory, so they get better trades. And getting better trades is something very important in this game, because you're going to fill up your hospital and the enemy is still going to have troops running out. So it was not easy to get merits from pay to win. Again, those players there are smart one. It didn't actually matter the person have like 120 million power, he's still going to fight under alliance territory most of the times, and they know it. So this season it was not that easy to get merits. I have like 12 million, but I actually stopped the moment we actually captured the dragon, since for me it's pointless. If the enemy break a single tower, I'm going to be on and ready to fight. But so far it's just blockade points. Maybe this spire also, this pay to inspire. If they break this tower or this tower, I'm going to come online and I'm going to fight. I'm online most of the times, but right now the things are deadlock. Let's say it like this. Like we like to say here, is in deadlock and nothing much can actually be done. So I have 12 million. If I check out the ranking, my personal merits is on top 240. Now I don't expect everybody to have 200 to be 12 million merits, but at least 5 million should be achievable. 5 million should be achievable for the whole season for the people, and keeping these people responsible. Because if somebody don't fight, someone else have to cover his position, and this is, you see this a lot when the fight starts. The battlefield is full, you know, but at some point you're going to see the same 10, 15, 20 people fighting, and those 10, 15, 20 people are covering the people who is not fighting, who don't have time or whatever reason they have. So in case like this, speaking about the migration, I want to see what the ACDC is going to come out with. I have contacted some alliances and I have other options. I don't care that I'm content creator, but if I don't perform good, there is absolutely, the alliance have the rights to kick me out. Period. And I'm going to understand that because I'm dead weight. If I check my alliance, the ranking, things may look even. Things. I'm on place 28, which give me hope. There is like 30 people, okay, 27 people over my merits. And if I check the 5 million mark, that I think it should increase with each season, just because people get more troops, more heroes, more everything. We have like how many? Okay, we have like 104 people that is over 5 million. This is currently in DC. Most likely there's going to be some players in AC. But yeah, the main how to say it, the main reason for migrating is the death weight. So yeah, just little update over migration that I'm going to make and what I'm looking for, because I think every competitive players are a competitive player are like this. They don't want to get beaten all season, and or they get lucky to unite with some alliance that is going to carry them out for winning the season. Nobody like this. It's frustrating. You cannot sit with proud and say, "Yo, we defeat them. We defeat you." So the competitive players, this is the nightmare for them, and this is the death weight. So yeah, so far little update over my migration is I'm waiting to see what kind of list ACDC is going to prepare and who is going to be in this list. I don't want to see people under 5 million merits, and I don't want to see farms. I don't care. Resources is not important. I don't have a single farm for so many seasons. Last season, I think I make like 15, 16 million merits. The previous one, I was having like 18 million merits. I don't have farm. And I have tons of resources, as people can see right now. I have a lot of resources. Those things with farm maybe was good. Of course, having a farm is some kind of plus. But in general, you don't need farms that is going to take spot in the kingdom and be counted in the matchmaking. This is extremely stupid thing. So yeah, we're going to see what is going to. I really hope people don't bring their farms, the selected one, the chosen one. We're going to see. We're going to see how the things are going. But yeah, this is little short short update over my migration. I'm awaiting the ACDC roster for migrating to see what is going to happen. I hear about some other people that is also maybe going to join with us. Of course, it's not confirmed. When I see it, I'm going to, of course, make a video. But yeah, so far the things in ACDC are horrible, and I really like the peoples here, but I don't want to be the one with like 50 people who is going to care the 300 people. This is not how the things work. It's not how the things work anywhere. So yeah, I guess this will for this video, guys. Let me know, are you going to migrate somewhere? Maybe some, you can share your migrational plans if you want. So yeah, I guess this will for this video. Like, subscribe, see you in the next video.